Well, hello and welcome to Thrive Thursday for Thursday, October 28th, 2021. That means we're getting pretty close. We got a Halloween weekend and that's it. We're done for October, so we are close, folks. So if you haven't got your goals all done yet, it's time to really uh, get down to it because it's got a few days left. And don't forget, over the weekend we got to plan and get our planning done for November. So don't forget about November. So don't let up. Let's keep it rolling. This week, our 321 is on the secret to productivity and the power of collective hope. We've been talking a lot about productivity, obviously, and overcoming obstacles, so it kind of goes hand in hand with it. If you haven't been taking advantage of our series, Overcoming Obstacles, go back and catch that either on YouTube or in Facebook or Twitter or wherever you're seeing this, Anchor FM, if you're listening to it. Get back and catch that program. We're 16 weeks in, but you can still go back and catch it. You got plenty of time to get things rolling and catch up on it. It's a 20-week series, which we'll be wrapping up here the end of November, 1st of December. So anyway, well, let's get into today's 321. So first of all, let me back out of here and we'll make this full screen for you. And I'm going to go ahead and take that ticker off there for you so you don't have to worry about that being in your face the whole time. All right. Well, our 3 ideas, 2 quotes, and 1 question to consider this week are, first of all, our ideas. The secret to being productive is to work on the right thing, even if it's at a slow pace. So each week, when you look at your planner and look at what you got to do this week, and you want to be productive at it, well, first of all, let's start off with the right things. If you got a goal, we have to start working on the things that are going to make it happen. And if it's a huge goal, like we've talked about in overcoming obstacles, you may want to set up some mini goals so you can make some incremental progress. But even if it's a slow pace, you just keep the persistence going. It's consistency that really is the key to success. So just get in there and plug away at it and plug away at it. And each week you reflect, you plan, you execute. Each week, every day, go back and see what you did. But at the end of the week, look at your progress. And again, if you made 10% to go, 10% of the progress, hey, that's 10% you don't have to worry about anymore. So let's concentrate on the 90% now and go forward. So again, even to a slow pace, that is fine. The best business ideas have yet to be tried. The best books have yet to be written. The best relationships have yet to be formed. It's not too late. The space of possibilities is endless, and the most interesting terrain remains unexplored. And I know it's difficult every decade or every generation for people to wrap around their head that there's more that can be done. But of course, right now, the golden child is Elon Musk. As we're talking, Tesla is just going through the roof, has been for a couple of weeks, and he'll probably end up being the first trillionaire out of this whole deal. But think back on who was the predecessors. I mean, who were the great? Oh my God, I mean, anybody gonna be as rich as Warren Buffett? Doggone, Bill Gates. Oh my God, all these things. Well, you could be the next one. There are possibilities out there, especially doggone with the internet. It's amazing how this TikTok stuff that's going on now, and these college kids. I saw a thing about the college kids the other day that the college athletes now can get paid, and there are kids out there, making $1 million a year now that are freshmen in college, because they're a good ball player. There's a couple of twin girls out in California that are basketball players, and they're on TikTok a lot, and they've got all kinds of endorsement deals, but they're probably in the 7-figure range. So it's just amazing what can happen. But it's not all about dollars and cents. It's about helping people. And again, you think that every book's been written about everything, but I tell you, different perspectives really help people. So think about getting that book out there, or that best relationship that you need to get formed. Get that done. But it's just not too late. Possibilities are still endless. So get out there and make it happen. Number 3, do less. Keep returning to one thing and continue to refine it. A lot of times we just get diluted. We have so many projects, so many things that we want to get done all at once. And a lot of times we just have to take 3 deeps and say, look, let me get this one thing done. Just pick that one thing and do it very, very well, and you'll just make progress. And that really does happen a lot in especially in some of the real estate clients and insurance clients when they're out there trying to get prospects and make these things happen, and they're trying all these different ways to get things done. They're all diluted. Oh, I got to have time to do this. I got this is social media channel. This social media channel. I got to get this done. Well, let's just take 3 deeps. Let's go back and let's just find one thing, and let's refine that one thing, and let's get it rolling, and then see where we are at the end of that path. So that's where some mentoring and some second guessing or second opinion will really help you out there. But think about it. Look at what you're doing, how diluted you are, and consider just doing less. Look at that one big thing you can do and just refine it. A couple of quotes. Writer and essayist Lou Zun on the power of collective hope. Now, Lou was an interesting character. I think he passed back in the 30s, 1930s. But there was a movement called the May 4th movement in China, and it was basically an anti-imperialist, kind of a political, movement. Kind of human rights type thing, and he was really a big part of that movement with student protests and things. But really, each week we come up with some new folks, and one of the big things that I found out of this is just you can go to this part of the quotes and just kind of do kind of a history lesson and kind of get to where you have some topics of conversation through the week. If a lot of you do. A lot of different mastermind groups or some of these get-togethers. You always need some interesting things to talk about. So take these quotes from others and kind of maybe investigate them. Just go up, do a Wikipedia on them, and see what you can find out about them. But Lou says, hope is like a road in the country. There was never a road, but when people walk on it, the road comes into existence. And that really kicks back to what we talked about, the fact that the best books haven't written and the best relationships haven't been done, because that's it. I mean, the hope to do this, it's like a road in the country. If there never was a road, and then all of a sudden all these people start walking on it, then all of a sudden the road comes into existence. So it's just time to be creative, use your creative juices and get things going, and think big, and think outside the box and make things happen. That was from his Epigrams of Lucin, found in the Wisdom of China and India. And then another one, a politician, she's still around, Aung San Suu Kyi, and she's a Nobel Peace Prize winner. She was also, she's Burmese. She was a human rights activist and politician out there. She was really the equivalent of prime minister over there. But she had a great quote on corruption. It is not power that corrupts, but fear. Fear of losing power corrupts those who wield it, and fear of the scourge of power corrupts those who are subject to it. And this is from her speech, Freedom from Fear. And fear is just a strong motivator. But again, it's not power that corrupts, it's fear. And when you have power, you're afraid you're going to lose it. And when you're under people that have it, you're afraid of what they're going to do, right? So that's an interesting quote. We don't really talk about corruption a lot in our weekly sessions, but interesting choice, James, for bringing this up. It's really food for thought. But again, she's another one that you could really look up and get some good topics on for discussion with folks. And any of the stuff during the week, just pull these quotes out and kind of go through them, and they'll really help you if you need some topics for conversation. A question for you this week: how can today feel like play? We always like to have fun every day. I mean, that's really one of my goals, is to have fun. If I'm not having fun, what the hell is even point of getting up, right? You don't want to have to have drudgery every day. But so just look at your day, and how can today feel like play? Have some fun with it. It doesn't matter if you're cold calling, whatever it is. You got to go out and see people. You got to do a presentation, whatever it is. Have fun with it. Figure out how you can make today feel like play. And probably just a quick hint there is maybe start out with the smiling and taking the stress off yourself and just getting out there and having fun. That's the bottom line. No matter what you do, have fun with it, and you'll be able to make whatever task you got feel like play. All right. Well, that is it for our 321, the secret of productivity and the power of collective hope. All right, well, I'm gonna hop back in here and say goodbye to you. I hope you had a great week, and I hope you really can get everything done. If you've got everything done, oh, congratulations! Take a couple of deeps and get ready. Get your planning done for November and or whatever month you're watching this in. Just get things rolling for yourself. But have a great week. I hope everything's going well for you and you and your family or your relationships. But keep moving in the direction of your dreams and you know what? We're going to talk to you later.